Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I want to share with you guys another watch review. Now, this watch is one that I requested about not even a week ago, and the company was nice enough to go ahead and send me this watch and a few different straps to share with you guys. Now, I want to do my initial unboxing and my initial thoughts on this watch, and you guys know I always review and then re-review at a later date after I've had a chance to wear them, see what kind of compliments I get, and tell you guys what I think about the watch, not just right off the bat, but you know, years down the road or months down the road. And so the company I want to talk about today is a German watch company called Lilienthal Berllin. Yeah, just had to double check it. And they were nice enough again to send me one of their watches. Now, on their website, they only make one watch design, and that's the one I'm going to share with you guys today. But they make that watch in several variations of case colors, face colors, and the real, I guess, customizing feature on this is the bands. Now, a little bit about the company. These are completely 100% made in Germany watches. Although they are powered by a Swiss-made Miyota movement, Swiss-made Ronda movement. One thing I've always found about the German watches is that most companies, or most watch companies who have a Ronda movement or any movement that is considered Swiss-made and falls under the Swiss-made criteria, they always list Swiss-made on the watch. That's something that everybody's like, oh, it's Swiss-made, you know. But German watches, no way. This is the second German watch I've received that they do this. They always put made in Germany. They take a lot of pride in producing this in Germany to control the quality of the watch. And of course, it's just, I find it interesting that even though it's Swiss-made, they're still like, yep, made in Germany. So I think that's pretty cool about German watches. And it's the second one I've had that has done that. The other one is my Aqua Dive watch. So pretty cool. So let's talk a little bit about this watch. Now, when I requested it, you guys know I request watches of all different makes and brands and sizes, and whoever I can get my hands on a watch from, I review it with you guys, because not every watch is one that I'm going to wear every day. Not every watch is going to be my favorite. Not every watch is my normal style, but I love having a new watch in my collection, and I love being able to share different watches with you guys that, you know, I know my Invicta lovers will, you know, when I throw up an Invicta video, the view count just jumps. But, you know, it's important to also share, to remind everybody that I'm a watch collector and I love all watches. And I love getting something that maybe something that I normally wouldn't necessarily buy, right? Because there's so many watches I do want to buy. You can't have them all. But it's just great to get my hands on stuff to share with you guys. And maybe you're not into the big dive watch, and maybe you're looking for something very sleek and minimalist like this. It's a great opportunity to share it with you guys. So let's talk a little bit about the company here, and I'll put links in the description for the company, of course. And it just says here on their website, I'm not going to read everything on here, but again, one thing that they really pride themselves on is the quality made in Germany. It says, our watches are produced in Germany. This is very important to us because it means we can guarantee top quality, but also guarantee that we have established a close relationship with our suppliers and manufacturers. Components such as our straps, which are handmade, they make them themselves. The dials, I mean, everything about this watch is handmade by the company. Or not handmade, but a lot of hands-on assembly with the company. The straps are actually handmade. Again, components such as the straps, the dials for the L1, and even the packaging are manufactured in Germany. The assembly of the watch and quality controls are carried out here. That's because we know what happens at every step, and we can be 100% sure that every watch meets their high standards. And they have some different videos on YouTube as well, which I'll link in the description to those as well for you to check out. And all right, so let's talk about the watch. Again, this one's called the L1. As far as I can see, it's the only watch that Lilienthal Berllin makes. And I have to tell you, when I got it, you know, looking at it online, I was like, okay, you know, it's a minimalist watch, it's a thin watch. But I was pretty impressed when I got this watch. Let me just go ahead and show you, you know, what it looks like here. You can see it's very, very minimal. You have your second indicator, or your second hand on the bottom there, and then your standard, you know, hour markers. Very, very easy to read. Very, very thin case. I love the finish on this case. It is all stainless steel, but they did this kind of sandblasted coating where it's like this, it's like a satin silver. It really is a very, very clean looking watch. Screw down case back. You do have some water resistance on this here. Let me just go right to the website so I don't make any mistakes here in telling you guys this. It is available in, okay, so let's see here. All right, so right off the website, okay, the dial, on the dial we put together what belongs together. Two halves of Berllin portrayed throughout the topography of the street sign from east and west parts of the city, indicated by the hands and the ultra-slim, durable struts. All right, the crown inspired by the, so a lot of this watch is inspired by Germany or Berlin. Inspired by the famous, oh man, I'm going to screw this up, look it up on the website. The crown is embedded within the case. It contours perfectly and embedded within the case. It contours perfectly complete the opening. That's what it says. The result is extremely comfort and unique to look at. The strap, the leather comes from Germany. Is plant tanned. It retains a natural breathable quality, protecting both the environment and your skin with individual natural features. And strap within each strap is totally unique. And made in Germany, designed in Berlin, produced in Germany, etc., etc. So, technical specifications here. The movement is a Ronda, Swiss-made Ronda movement. It doesn't say which one. No, I'm sorry, it does. It says the Slim Tech Caliber 1069. The case is made of all 316L surgical grade stainless steel. Case thickness 42.5 millimeter, 7.5 millimeter in case thickness. Very, very thin watch. Plant tan natural leather. It's a sapphire hardened mineral crystal, and it weighs 2.24 ounces, and you have 5 ATMs of water resistance. I do love the fact that they made that crown completely flush with the watch. So when you're looking at it, it doesn't even look like it even has a crown. And the crown just pops right out like normal. Doesn't come out very far, so it does have kind of like these, it's not a round crown, it's more of like a, it's got these flat edges on it. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but it makes it easier to turn and adjust the watch. The crown clicks out very, very nicely. It feels secure, it feels solid, and I absolutely love the fact that you just don't see it. I think it's a really, really great design, completely comfortable on the wrist, and if you guys are looking for something that's thin and very, very lightweight, this is a great watch for you. And again, I love the fact that the way that they've treated the stainless steel here, it just makes it more look like it's like a painted silver than actually like stainless steel. So it has a really, really unique looking case, something that I don't have on any of my other watches. I absolutely love this. Now, I requested it with the gray band. You can request it with whatever you want. They do make it in a couple different sizes. They make this one in the smaller version, which is the 37.5 millimeter. So if you're a lady or a man who likes a smaller watch, you can order either one. Price on these, $219 for the smaller version and $229 for the 42 millimeter version, the one that we have right here. And you can pick basically the color of the case. And they do make this in a black. The one I'm showing you here is available in a gold or silver case. And you guys know I'm a gold guy, but I like the silver look on this so much. I went with the silver. You can get a blue, white, or black face. You can pick from a multitude of different color bands. And of course, free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee, and a 2-year warranty. Shipping will run you about 1 to 3 business days if you order directly off the website. As always, there will be links in the description. Now, one thing that I want to show you, and I'm kind of jumping the gun reviewing this because they sent this in 2 different shipments. They sent me 4 straps for this watch, and I wanted to show you guys each one. But when I receive the other package with the straps, I'll come back and re-review the watch and show you guys what it looks like with different colors. But the ones that came in the box, I ordered it with the gray, which I didn't have anything in gray, and I think this particular color combination on this watch looks really awesome. And of course, I ordered it in a cream. Now, one thing I love about this, a lot of watches out there, you have, you can get different bands for them, and it's always a pain to put a watch band on. Now, I'm so used to doing it, it's not really a big deal, but you have to use one of these. It's just basically a fork bar, basically. I'm not really sure what it's called. It's a push pin remover tool. And you get in there and you just kind of pop the pin off. It's easier on some watches than others. But, it involves you having to pull out the tool and do that. One thing I love about this company, and I've seen this done before, but it's great that they've included it in with this because this watch is so minimalist. The band is a big part of the watch. And so you can accessorize this with different color bands. Like I said, they have tons of different bands off the website, and the quality of the band is very, very nice. This one is kind of like a suede, and the cream one I have is more of like your traditional standard grained leather. So what they've done is that they have, the pins actually have this exposed little bar, and all you gotta do is just basically put your fingernail into that, open that pin, and the band comes off. And then you just go ahead and take your other band, and really simple. Just go ahead and put that right in the side of the pin there. Put your fingernail underneath that bar. I know you can't really see it, but and bam, you have another band, a different color strap on it. So absolutely beautiful. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like on the cream strap since I have it here. And, you know, when I receive the other bands next week, I'll go ahead and re-review this watch, show you guys what it looks like with, I have a blue strap coming and a red strap. Or is it, no, black strap. I think it's a black, is it black? I think black or blue, one of the two. There it is on a cream strap. So let's go ahead and show you what it looks like on the wrist. Now, I have about a 7-inch wrist. I weigh about 165 pounds, so this is a smaller watch for me, but, you know, not, you know, I like all watches, guys. I mean, and what's funny, you know what's weird about this watch is when you compare it to, you start looking at 44 millimeter or 42 and a half, they're, like the watch I was wearing is a Neymar watch I just reviewed. They're very, very comparable in size, except for the look how thin that is. Very, very comfortable watch. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like on the cream strap, and I'll show you what it looks like on the gray strap as well. Very simple, minimalistic design. Made in Germany, exceptional quality, and you know, when you get this watch, you can feel it on your wrist. I reviewed several thin watches in the past. I haven't re-reviewed them yet, but I am going to do a video coming up, hopefully this week, where I'll show you guys my thinnest watches and kind of give you guys a couple examples. If you are in the market for a thin watch, I got some a couple different variants I can show you guys. Real thin. Very, very lightweight. That crown, you don't even feel it. You know, and some guys have said, you know, in the past that, you know, the crown bothers them. You know, I'm so used to wearing large size watches that the crown never bothers me. Even with my Sea Hunter at 73 millimeters, you know, that crown does dig in sometimes because it's such a big watch. It really doesn't bother me. What bothers me is more on this part of your wrist right here. I forget what it's called, but right there, some guys, and guys, let me just, the proper way to wear a watch is above this bone, not loose and dangling. Now, to each their own, you can wear it how you want to wear it, but that's not the proper way to wear a watch. You're supposed to wear it in front of, above this bone right here. And I'll show you again when I put this watch on my wrist what I'm talking about. That's the proper place to wear a watch, not loose, not dangling like a bracelet. These are not bracelets, they're watches, guys. So if you have an issue with the crown digging into your hand or into your wrist, that might be an indication that your watch is too loose, guys. All right, go ahead and show you what the gray one looks like here. I love this gray suede. Really clean looking watch. I think clean is really the best description of this watch. Just straight up clean. Try to focus that there, but it doesn't look around to be able to focus. There we go. All right, well there it is, the L1 by Lilienthal Berllin. Before I conclude the video, I just want to show you the presentation. You guys know I never really am too big on showing you the boxes, but I gotta do it, so, well, I don't have to, but I want to show you guys what you get. So this is what it comes in. You have your, it's more of like this, almost like a linen style box. It has the appearance of like a embossed, the box embossed, but it's like a linen. It basically slides open, and you have your Lilienthal Berllin logo right on the top of the box, and you kind of have this lid that pops over the top where you have this kind of, I don't know, baby blue. Included in the box is just kind of a cardboard felt insert. Nothing too much to write home about on this here. And you basically get the watch and the bands. It's not an amazing box by any means, but it does the purpose. They send you an instruction manual, a couple postcards. I'm not really sure what those are about. If you want to go ahead and let everybody know that you have just purchased a Lilienthal Berllin watch, might be maybe one of their you know, marketing schemes there. And a little bit about the watch company itself. It says here, Berlin is always in a state of flux and is more than just a city. Berlin is a feeling. Every moment here is fleeting, one-of-a-kind rarity. This special sense of time has earned itself its very own watch, a watch to match the whirl of the city. Never idle, always beating in its own rhythm. And so it just goes on about the watch a little bit about. It's just their thank you from Lilienthal Berllin. So nice that they included that there. And again, of course, your instruction manual. Not really needed, honestly, the instruction manual, just because it's you basically, you know, if you don't know how to set a watch, guys, I don't have to tell you. So nonetheless, I just want to go ahead and thank Lilienthal Berllin for their generosity in sending me this watch. I absolutely love it. I will re-review this watch at a later date. Stay tuned for my video where I'm going to show you guys my thinnest dress style watches, and you can make a decision on if you want to have one of those in your collection. Give you a couple ideas, a couple of options for you. This is definitely top of the list, I have to tell you. I'm very impressed with the quality. And I'll re-review it later on in the week when I get you the other band to show you guys what it looks like on I believe I got the red and a black. But we'll find out next week. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Click the links in the description. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Once again, thank you, Lilienthal Berllin, for your generosity in sponsoring this video. Let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned for more, guys. Remember, subscribe, like, and take care.